So I'm Tyler. I work in the physics department. I'm the lecture demonstration assistant, so I'm the guy that's in charge of all the demonstrations we do for all of our physics courses that we offer here at Penn State. So here with Science U Camp, I think this is my third year doing it now. A lot of fun, always a great time to instill physics and why it's so amazing into such young minds, especially inquisitive minds that we get here with this particular camp. So specifically what we end up talking about is frequently associated with Newtonian mechanics, so I spent some time showing them cool demonstrations, precession, gyroscopic motion, just the idea of energy. Then we get into electricity and magnetism. We talk about all those fun demonstrations, and specifically when it comes to the magnetism side of it, we get to talk about, I get to show them a superconductor and talk about the research that is currently going on associated with that. And then we get into fluid dynamics, and one of my favorite demos I get to do with the kids is when we work with sulfur hexafluoride, talk about buoyancy force and things along those lines, and then I'll breathe it in and I sound super deep, and so it's always a good time. But yeah, no, the camp's always a fun time, and looking forward to doing this further down the road.
Hi, I'm Mike Smitka. I live in the Department of Physics at Penn State University. This summer I'm running a Science U Camp called Designing the Future, where we take 6th through 8th graders and we introduce them to science and engineering concepts that are useful for people who might want to grow up and design things in the future to make the world a more interesting place. In this program, I'm the mentor who helps with all the build projects, which are what we could see behind me here. So we've built a wind turbine generator, just like you see on mountaintops. We've built fan-powered cars that you could see. The fan propels the car. And my personal favorite project is we built a little electric motor out of just wires, magnets, and batteries. So this is a simple electric motor. You can see these batteries. This little part right here is a strong magnet. When we run electricity through the wire coil, that turns the wire coil into a magnet itself. That makes the magnet, or the wire coil, spin a reel.
Hey, my name's Heather. I'm the director for the CAD portion of this camp. So we're learning about computer-aided design and how to create things on the computer. The students created their names in a program called SolidWorks Apps for Kids, and then they learned about 3D printers, and they made these cool lithopanes, which are pictures that you can see if you hold them up to a light that we're 3D printing out. It's on the printer right now. And then they learned about engines, so they made all of these different models of engines. So they have a jet engine, they made some pistons, they made a battery-powered and a solar-powered engine, and then they made a steam engine using some boats and things like that. And then finally, they also worked with simulation and went on to a NASA site for some free simulation software, and we talked about airfoils, and they made these cool little airfoil things that just show how airplane wings work and how scientists study how to get better lift and things like that. So they've been doing that all week and really working with different parts of CAD programs and things like that.